Quality proteins aren't just for special occasions. With Omaha Steaks, you get unbeatable flavor and value delivered right to your door. They have an unmatched selection of perfectly portioned proteins, including USDA-certified tender steaks, burgers, chicken, pork, seafood, and more. All flash frozen at their moment of peak quality, then quickly delivered to your door in a dependable cooler. So a great dinner is just minutes away. From Taco Tuesday to a weekend feast. Omaha Steaks practically invented meat delivery, and they've been perfecting the art of premium proteins for over 100 years. With their 100% satisfaction guarantee, you can order with complete confidence. Taste the Omaha Steaks difference, a better, more convenient way to buy proteins. Start getting flavorful proteins delivered today. Visit omahasteaks.com and get $35 off with promo code AUDIO at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, code AUDIO. Terms apply. See site for details.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a real life medium? Then this is the podcast for you. In this show, you'll learn how to open your heart to spirit, hear adventures I've experienced as an award-winning psychic medium and teacher. Plus, I'm going to give you some psychic information and insight into what the future holds for our increasingly crazy world. Tune in every Friday and get ready to connect to the other side. I'm Jen, and I'll be your guide starting right now.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Spirit Mentor Podcast. I'm your host, Jen Abra, and this week I have a very special guest. It's a repeat guest. From long ago. We have Naomi from Soul and Spirit Connector. That's right? I should know your handle.
Yeah, it's the Soul and Spirit Connector. You got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Or as like in the past, we would say, you're cake pop girl, but you are now Soul and Spirit Connector. So thanks for being on the podcast, friend.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a while though, like a couple years, maybe.
It's been a while. And I feel like that was a completely different version of me last year. So lots of change since then, right?
Yes, lots of shedding happening since then. So it'll be, I mean, if you guys go listen to the original episode that Naomi did, I don't know what we called it. You scroll way down and go down, down, down. You'll see her original episode, but we're moving forward here. And as always, the way I do the podcast, as you guys know, is just having a conversation. And you guys probably know, I already know Naomi. Naomi is a past student of mine from years ago. She's a professional now. She's doing her own thing. She flew out of the nest, birdie flying away, and she's doing so great since she flew away. So I want to know, tell everybody people who don't know you. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I know about you, but it's better if you tell them. So kind of just talk about yourself, kind of how you got into this, wherever you want to start.
Yeah. So my name is Naomi. Soul and Spirit Connector again. I don't remember a time in my life where I didn't see spirit. So I always like to say that I was just born that way. I think a lot of us
I was born that way.
That's right. I think a lot of us were born that way, to be honest. I feel like we were. Maybe some of you just forget about your experience. Maybe some of you remember the experience, but closed it off at some point and just waiting to reemerge with all of your gifts again later in life. Mine didn't really turn off. I kind of chose to turn the dial down a little bit just so that I feel normal. It was really hard because in elementary school, I remember clear as day, I would be sitting there and I would hear my name constantly being called. And
did you say when you were in school?
Yeah, in school.
Like what grade? What grade would it be? Like elementary school? Oh
gosh. Elementary school, this would be, all the way up until like grade 8.
Wait, you heard your name called with like a
constant.
Oh my God, you poor thing.
Constant. Yeah. Like Naomi, like constant.
Oh, do you know who it was?
Different voices. It wasn't always the same. Our school was also, that's a whole other topic, but our school was also like super haunted too. They had seances and stuff at my school.
Whoa, hold on.
I know it was a whole other topic.
Where was this school?
Charlton Public School.
Like in Canada or somewhere else?
Yeah. This was in Thornhill, Ontario.
Okay. I'm making sure.
And I lived right next door to the Charlton House, which was extremely haunted as well. So, nice little medium girl.
Wow.
House, and out of all the homes my parents could have picked, it was
of course
one right next door to
that's right.
Super haunted one. But no, my school was very active with spirit as well.
Okay.
And so I would hear my name a lot, and you eventually get to an age where you just want to be normal and not really get interrupted by a spirit all the time.
That's right.
So, and I was scared at night,
Yeah. Do they follow you home? Do those ghosts follow you home?
Probably. Yeah. We had a lot of activity from the house next door too.
Right.
But yeah, I never knew what they wanted.
Okay.
And that was really challenging for me because it's not like I knew who they were or they were linked to, right?
So wait, you could see these ghosts. You could see these ghosts walking around, and you're like,
yeah. Well, it's interesting because when I was younger, I would see them as if they were in front of me.
Okay.
It's not the same now. I see them in my mind's eye.
Okay. Well, you physically saw them as a child. You physically saw them?
As a child, I would physically see them.
Okay.
Obviously not as dense as like us, right?
Yeah.
They're a little more floaty, but yeah. So I saw them a little bit differently than how I see them now. So I turned it off for quite some time. And then in my 20s, I was going to those women's circles, kind of learning different stuff, started opening up. And then when I became a mom in my late 20s, I really wanted to take classes to just understand it all. In case my kids had any type of abilities and they needed to talk to somebody, I wanted to be that go-to person because I didn't have anyone in my life until my 20s. But as you know, my whys really, really changed. And I would say within like 2-3 weeks of beginning with mediumship, my whys changed and I really loved it. And I love getting to know them in spirit. And I love that I can meet them in spirit because I didn't get the chance to meet them in their physical form and help my clients. So I really have a fond, loving relationship with mediumship now.
So did you take classes before you found me?
No, I took a couple classes. I took a couple classes during the time with you, but obviously you stuck. I was with you for quite a while. The others were like 1-2 classes, then I was like, I'm out of here. I don't really like it. But I loved your classes. Before that, it was mostly like the women's circles, and they became kind of like a little mentor to me, but not as strong as the connection I had with your classes.
It's funny because I've had a lot of students. I do exactly remember the day where you told me your why, because every class I do say, okay, what's your why? Right. And then it's because I like to see, I know it's going to change, but I don't tell anybody it's going to change, but I do actually remember the moment when you said, I'm doing this for my kids. And I really remember the time where you're like, actually, I'm not anymore. Like you said, it wasn't very long. And I was like, yeah, that's going to change. Right. Not that we not want our why to like not be about our kids, but like, I'm like, okay, if you're investing in yourself, take all these classes for you so that you can do something to help other people and help yourself as well too. Because a lot of people don't realize that studying mediumship, and you know what I'm going to say, is the study of you, right? I always say, what's the first 2 letters of mediumship? It's ME. And I always say, my teacher never told me this kind of stuff. So I always want to make sure you guys know that. So it really is the study of you. And it's really cool to watch your growth too. Like,
thank you.
Yeah, it's really, really cool to watch.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's cool to watch you make friends too and go into your own business. It's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Honored to be part of that. Okay. So I got to get over the fact that you saw dead people your whole life calling your name. Okay. Fun time. And you're not traumatized, obviously, because you're still.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
It was just a norm.
This is normal day in Naomi and going to school, Thornhill. You're just like, you try to act normal though, right? You're like, I heard my name calling. Hey, Sally, did you say my name? No.
Yeah. Oops.
Weirdo. You have like an imaginary friend. I remember I used to babysit this little girl who had an imaginary friend called Piglet. And back then I never even thought anything that would be a ghost or anything like that. It was just like she had an imaginary friend named Piglet. And her mom was like, oh yeah, Piglet did it. Okay. And then looking back, I'm like, I bet you it was a fucking ghost. And I didn't even know the whole time because I was just a normal
ghost pig.
Yeah. I wonder, her name was Ainsley. I need to look her up. Like, Ainsley, how are you now? How's Piglet doing? Right? It's cool that kids have imaginary friends. Does any of your kids have imaginary friends?
They don't have imaginary friends. No.
I mean, imaginary friends.
Yeah, no, they don't. They don't really.
Okay.
No, they don't have anything like that. My oldest is like super psychic.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, but you've also been working with him too, haven't you? Like
I have,
the games.
Yeah. We do a lot of psychic games together.
Yeah.
I think it's just super important for kids to learn that at such a young age, to understand their intuition, to follow their gut, to know how to meditate and how to calm their nervous system. Like, it's just so important. I really wish things like that were taught in school, but it's not going to be. So it's on me to do that for them. And I do it happily. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you actually created some of your own children's meditations, which are like, was it for assignment or did you just do it on your own?
It was an assignment, but it's so funny because you created that assignment. That was like, what, last year or something?
It was a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. And I had this like nagging feeling to create them for a little while, and I kept putting it off and putting it off. So when I saw that activity, I was like, oh God,
there it is.
I got to do it. And then I made like 5 different.
They're really good. Are they on Insight Timer?
They are not on Insight Timer yet. Okay. I have them on my booking link.
Okay.
But you can purchase like all 5.
Oh, you can download them. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're all different. Like, they're all different topics for your kids, right? So there's one on
that is so awesome.
Sleep and, love, like all a bunch of different.
Is it like one with bubbles or something? Butterflies?
Yes. The bubbles one is on love.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I do remember. I remember you did 2 of them. I think you submitted them. And I was like, these are awesome. These need to go on Insight Timer. Like, they're
so cute.
They are.
I like changed my voice and everything.
Right? Like, your kids have like the live version. They don't need the recording. They can just say, hey, Mom, do the meditation with me.
I know. And they actually do it.
Yeah. That's amazing that your kids meditate.
I know. It's cute.
People who are listening, moms are probably like, oh my God, I wish my kids would meditate. They're crazy. They have ADHD and they're not like, that'd be great for that. Right?
It is. And you know what? That's the thing. You don't want to push it onto them.
Right.
You don't want to say,
you sit down and meditate with me.
Lay there, Benny. Yeah. Like, that's not going to work.
You like unicorns, but you headphones up.
Said love. But so that's, obviously not going to work. So I created the meditations to be shorter in length. So they're about 3-4 minutes long. And that's generally how long, your kid can kind of lay down there for it. But the key to it is to just play it and see how it goes.
Right.
And if it doesn't, if your child doesn't lay there and meditate for the full 3-4 minutes, that is perfectly okay.
Right.
You don't want to force it. So if they lay down for 30 seconds, yay, Johnny, that's great. And then you can try it again and see if they lay down for longer. So it can be a slow transition. It doesn't mean that your child can't do it because the first time they didn't sit through the whole thing.
It'd be so cool if you could get it into the school somehow. Because when I was just leaving the school board, I started doing like a meditation for the teachers after. And then I would make the kids like after lunch all come in and lie down. Like we had like 40 kids jammed on this carpet, just lying down like this. I'm like, everyone's gonna meditate right now. But obviously they didn't all, but it would be so cool to bring it.
That is cute. I know. Yeah. I know some teachers use them in their daycares.
Yeah.
For the youngins. And I've heard that some are using it for their students who have autism and ADHD.
Yeah.
So, it's had a lot of great feedback. So
that's amazing.
I'm happy about that. Yeah.
I feel like we need to get it bigger, like get that, you know what I mean? Get them into the schools for sure.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do? Like
in what context?
Well, I'm just gonna leave it open. You tell me.
The Fall Line is a true crime podcast covering the coldest cases in the southeastern United States and occasionally beyond. We focus on the missing persons, the unsolved murders, and the unidentified does that don't get media attention. Empathetic and intensively researched, The Fall Line will take you on deep dives into unsolved cases that you've never heard of and make you wonder why you haven't. Find us wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hey, I'm Josh Spiegel, host of the podcast Lunatic in the Newsroom. If you enjoy journalism that drifts into mild panic, wild overthinking, and a guaranteed nervous breakdown, Lunatic in the Newsroom is for you. It's news like you've never heard before. The only newsroom with a panic button. You'll laugh, you'll cry, and gasp in horror as the show spirals completely out of control. It's not just news, it's emotionally unstable. Lunatic in the Newsroom. Listen today.
Okay, tell me like a day in life, and then a day in life of Naomi, and then you can tell me like,
sure.
and then tell me what your favorite thing is to do, and like be honest, because people are like, I always like, I love teaching, like I love doing the readings, but I really love the teaching, right? So tell me a day in life, and then tell me what your favorite thing is to do.
Sure. Okay, so day in life. So I wake up and try to get my kids out the door.
What time do you wake up at? Like super early?
I wake up around like 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah, 6:30.
That's pretty early.
Is it? Okay.
Yes. That's when I get up to. But it's like, oh my God, it's really early.
No, 6:30 I wake up. I get the kids ready for school. I have an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old, 2 boys, and then they're out the door, and I like my slow mornings. So I will have a cup of coffee and really be present in the moment during that cup of coffee. And then I start my day at 9 a.m. and that's when I start my readings. Okay. I will have students in between sessions as well. And then I don't know.
Why are you scratching your head?
Oh, quiet you.
Sorry.
I scratch my head a lot over here.
No, I'm doing it. You get 2 mediums together on a Zoom. We all start scratching our head.
We all just
like,
have
what is that? What does that even mean? So like, do you want to tell them like how you, okay, first tell me what your favorite thing is to do. And then tell me about the head scratching, how we figured that out.
Try to remember that. Okay.
Yeah. The questions are being downloaded as we speak.
Yeah, exactly. I can't say that my day is like super adventurous. I do readings and I'm with students till about 1:00. And then I eat my lunch and I pick up my kids from school at 2:30. How privileged am I that I get to pick up my kids from school?
Yeah.
They come home and sometimes I'll have a student around 4. Sometimes I have them at 7. So I tend to have students in the evening.
Yeah.
But I will do like a workout when I'm done. I find that workouts really help me release energy the day. So that really helps me. So I will do that. So it's
a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? I wasn't doing it before, and I started doing it for about a year now. And it's like night and day after I'm done readings. I can do that, just releases everything. And it's obviously good for me in the process.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thinking of my routine, I burp and then I go to take a and then I go to bed. Your idea sounds cool too. Yeah. Moving the energy around is what you need to do after a reading for sure.
Yeah. So that's my thing. What I like to do, like, do you mean spiritually or like? Yeah.
What's in your work that you're doing now? Like, it's really cool. Like, I love when people hear stories about how you used to be so busy though. Like you're like a chicken with your head cut off, right? You had your own business before this. You were the cake pop girl and you made cakes. You made amazing cakes, by the way, and cake pops. And you were so busy and successful with that. Right. And then there was like a juncture or a tipping point where you're like, how did that?
So let's talk about the tipping point. Yeah.
I love the tipping point. I call them lately in junctures on the timeline. So there's like a little juncture point in time where you can actually see them coming, right? And there's like little dots on a timeline. You're like, oh, you have a juncture in June, and that's where you're going to have to revamp everything, right? So I love those points in time where things tip over.
Yeah. So I know you had said that I'm going to stop doing cake pops, and Katie Littman also told me that I would stop.
Yeah.
I think a couple students said it too. And every time I was like, you guys are freaking nuts. Like, there's no way I'm giving that up. Like, me on TV, doing live TV for these cake pops. And I really love the creative aspect of it. So I did about probably a year of doing readings and cake pops at the same time. And yeah, my head was cut off constantly.
Yes.
Working constant. Like you guys don't even understand. My kitchen was my office, and it was the place where I cooked for my family. So I was literally never out of my kitchen. But it definitely took its toll. And I remember clear as day going to bed and Spirit saying, you got to make a choice. And we already know what you want to do.
Right.
Do you realize what you want to do? And it was the clearest, biggest switch of, starting tomorrow, I'm not going to take any more orders. Done. Click. Put it on my Instagram.
Nice. Did people freak out?
At first, yes. Absolutely.
What do you mean you're not doing cake pops anymore?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But it was just so clear. And I spoke to my husband about it, and he was like, I don't know why you're doing cake pops. You should be doing this. Like, he was so supportive.
Yeah. Amazing.
I'll be honest with you. I am doing way better in this business than I did in the last, even with all of the hours I worked in the past.
Yes.
So I can honestly say that I don't miss being that cake pop girl. It served its purpose for a period of time. And the main reason why I even opened that cake pop girl was because I was a stay-at-home mom through COVID and needed something for me. That was honestly why I started doing it. But it wasn't the version of me anymore. It almost became a held back, smaller version of my true purpose, and I chose my true purpose.
Wow. That's odd. Like, ooh, like that's like people come to me at the psychic fair. What's my purpose? In like 15 minutes. I'm like, what? I can't tell you that in 15 minutes, but literally it took you like that. Boom. You're like, okay, here we go. But I like that you figured out or remembered your purpose.
I remembered it. Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Like, I feel like there's people are going to be listening being like, oh my God, how did she do that? Right. Like, and they're going to be wanting to know how to get to that point. Right. So.
Yeah. And that's honestly a question that's asked a lot in my psychic readings, right?
Yes. What's my purpose?
What's my purpose?
Yeah.
What should I do? Like, oh my goodness. There's a lot of people that freaking hate their jobs and like.
They do.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's no good. But I think the pressure of like that increasing discomfort of like really not really enjoying what you're doing anymore, it's kind of like a pressure cooker. Okay, you ready? Like that's get out of it and do something else. But there's a lot of fear involved in that with a lot of people I notice.
And I really feel like we're in a shift where people are aligning more to do something that is purposeful. It's not necessarily your purpose, but purposeful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's shift going on where it's like people were zombies walking around 9 to 5 sitting in traffic, and then
they're still, some of them are still doing that.
There's still plenty, right? But there's a lot of people kind of, I don't know, it's almost like they're starting to wake up to say, is this what my life is supposed to be? Is this what it's all about? And they're kind of questioning it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a shift going on?
Yeah, it's much needed.
It is a much needed shift.
So what is your favorite thing to do? If you're trying to skip that question.
That is such a hard question.
I know.
I love everything, and I don't know.
Okay.
No, I love, so here's what I'll tell you.
Okay.
I love psychic readings because I love helping people. Okay. I love helping people in their psychic readings because there's a lot going on, and the kind of reader I am, I tend to kind of like help people for their future rather than like, oh, you're going to go on a trip and you're going to get this and you're going to buy that. That's not the kind of psychic readings I'll have, right? So I like the depth of the psychic reading where I know I'm helping somebody in the moment that they're reading. Mediumship, my original love.
Yeah.
That's what I started with. And I love delivering messages to my clients from their loved ones in spirit.
Right.
Akashic record readings, freaking cool. If you've never had an Akashic record reading, I highly recommend. I love seeing their past lives and how it's creeping into now, right?
Okay. Yeah.
It's so cool.
Are you making a list here? Or are you going to tell me your favorite?
No, I'm telling you why I love everything. And I love teaching, but I love teaching because I love seeing the growth in the student. That's what I love about it.
So you're not going to pick a favorite.
Yeah. Can't do it. Sorry.
Okay. You're not going to offend anybody, just so you know. I'm like, I love teaching.
No, I just can't choose. Like, if you ask me to choose one, I have no idea how to choose one.
That'll change.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe it will.
Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Okay, let's go back to the head scratching thing so people don't know what that is. So like, you want to share, like, so we're both sitting here and I'm like, my head is itchy. So for me, when you're a medium, when you're learning, I teach this, is that you build a dictionary. And sometimes you have no idea that you're actually building the dictionary, meaning like what certain energy shifts mean. And a lot of the students I can see on the Zoom, they start scratching their head and they don't even know why they're doing that. And I love when they twirl their little hair with their mustache, like, oh, yeah, and they don't realize that the man with the mustache and spirit world trying to get their attention. So for me, it means, it used to mean Cancer. It kind of still does now, but do you still have the same symbols? Like, what does it mean when you scratch your head?
When I scratch my head, it means spirits in the room.
Got it.
Yeah. So that's like my first cue that somebody's here.
That's right. And you're able to like ignore them or like not allow them to come through?
It depends. So if they're standing further back, it's not too bad. If they're standing close, like it just happened to me in my lap. Like I just caught it.
Yeah.
And it happened where the man came like right next to me and I was like, whoa, gotta close it down. It's not me.
You should tell the story about the shower.
The shower? Oh God.
The shower story.
Okay.
The shower story. And then and then the t-shirt story. Remember the t-shirt story?
T-shirt story?
The rock t-shirt story?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with the t-shirt story because that's not as embarrassing. Okay. I was doing a little circle at the Moonflower store in town here, and Naomi comes and she's wearing this, what was that, AC/DC or something?
It was Led Zeppelin.
This Led Zeppelin t-shirt, and I kept looking, I'm like, what the, sorry, why are you, that is so weird. Like, you don't wear that type of shirt. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you don't wear that shirt. Like, that's just weird of you. And then we figured out what happened.
Yeah. So for about 4 or 5 days, I was wearing band shirts. Okay. Didn't understand why. Every time I woke up.
Just for context, Naomi dresses very nice and fancy.
Thank you.
Okay. Then she shows up in a fucking band shirt. I'm like, what are you doing? That is not you.
It's very comfortable though. So, I kept wearing new band shirts. These are like all rock band shirts, right? And I'm at Walmart and I pick up another one, and then I'm at Winners and I get.
I was gonna say you're buying these shirts, like you don't actually have them in the closet. She's buying them.
I have some in my closet that I was wearing, but then when I was out, I was being kind of like pulled to buy other ones, right?
Yes.
Anyway, 4 or 5 days in a row wearing only band shirts. And then we get into, I think it was one of our mediumship classes. Yes. It was a few years ago now.
Yeah, I know, it was a while ago.
And I'm reading for one of.
The Fall Line is a true crime podcast covering the coldest cases in the southeastern United States and occasionally beyond. We focus on the missing persons, the unsolved murders, and the unidentified does that don't get media attention. Empathetic and intensively researched, The Fall Line will take you on deep dives into unsolved cases that you've never heard of and make you wonder why you haven't. Find us wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hi, this is Alex Kantrowitz. I'm the host of Big Technology Podcast, a longtime reporter and an on-air contributor to CNBC. And if you're like me, you're trying to figure out how artificial intelligence is changing the business world and our lives. So each week on Big Technology, I bring on key actors from companies building AI tech and outsiders trying to influence it. asking where this is all going. They come from places like NVIDIA, Microsoft, Amazon, and plenty more. So if you want to be smart with your wallet, your career choices, in meetings with your colleagues, and at dinner parties, listen to Big Technology Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
The students, there was a young gentleman with me, and I was like, oh my gosh, by any chance, did he wear band shirts? She's like, yeah, all the time.
Oh my God.
This dude's been with me for like 4 or 5 days. Did not even see him. Didn't see him. And I usually see them. Yeah. But it's like when they want me to do certain things or like buy certain things, I don't see them. And I don't think
I know. They've done it to me too. I call them the puppet master.
Yes.
Like, didn't you buy birdseed or something? You bought
$200 worth of birdseed. Who spends $200?
I love the stories where you like buy random shit and then you do a reading the next day. You're like, oh my God, that's why I bought the birdseed. Because you have spirit with you and they know that you have a reading the next day. And then they're like, oh, that's why you did that.
Yes, exactly.
I do this. Puppet master. Like they get you to do stuff so that you can tell the client and it makes sense when you talk to the client.
And it makes sense later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was
hopefully people are following this story. If you're a medium, you kind of know what we're talking about here. But and then do you want to share the shower story or no?
Oh, the shower story. The shower. You know what?
I love the shower story.
I love it too because it taught me a really good lesson.
Yes.
Yeah. And I tell my students about that too.
Okay, good.
But I would get a lot of messages for people when I was not even in a reading, right? Yep. So I was driving and then a spirit's with me wanting to say something. And anyway, I would give those messages. And there was a time where I was showering and a gentleman came into the bathroom.
A spirit gentleman.
A spirit. A live person.
Disclaimer.
Spirit came into the bathroom and said, hello. But it was not a voice in my head.
Yeah.
It was a voice
physical
side of my body, right? Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, like
remember you're in the shower.
I'm in the shower, sir. I felt so violated. I was like, not right now. I'm in the shower.
Oh my God.
So he left. And then I did the reading.
Yeah.
He eventually came back. I'm like, okay, what would you like to say? And it was there's these points in our lives, right? And in our development that will stick with you because it teaches you something so big.
Yes. Like boundaries, number one.
That was big boundaries.
Yes.
They should not be invading my privacy.
It should not be in the bathroom or in the shower.
It should not be in the bathroom when I'm showering. You should not be waking me up. You should not be right. So it was a really big lesson. And the other lesson though, I have to say is that not every message needs to be given.
Mm-hmm.
That was something that I learned about.
Yeah.
Spirit can come, but if it's not the right time for me, I am not just a messenger of my life. I'm also a mom and me and wife, right?
Yeah.
So
it's funny. There's always, it's hard to put into words, but there's a pattern. So when you practice your mediumship, there's a pattern. There's like the lessons. So like there's boundaries, there's ethics, there's like little juncture points on the development journey too, that you almost like an initiation, which sounds creepy, but it's not. Like you literally have to go through these juncture points until you get to a certain level. And then what I also noticed too is that when you get a certain level or advancement in your gifts and you figure it out, and then you hit a wall. And the wall is not like you can't get better no matter what you do. It's because there's something you have to learn about yourself first. Something that doesn't align in the spirit world of unconditional love and all these beautiful things with our soul. You have to go through that first. And then once you learn that, then you can go on to the next level of development, which I love. And I don't think enough people talk about this.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're like, I want to do a mediumship class. I want to talk to my grandma. I want to learn how to do readings for people. You have no idea what you're in for.
Yeah. It's not that simple.
No, it's the most beautiful journey ever. Like, you just got to learn so much about yourself too, which I love.
A lot.
Yeah. Okay. Can you think of like the craziest reading you ever had? Like, I don't mean psychopathic. I mean like the craziest, if you could think of a reading what would be, what I'll give you a second, but like, what do you think would be, what stands out to you? You know how you have stories, like you should write a book. Like, what are a crazy reading that happened?
Craziest readings.
Yeah. I know there's too many stories. Like I'm going through like the microfiche in my head, like all the stories that there are, like,
oh my gosh.
or one that stood out to you, like the best reading you ever had. Doesn't have to be crazy. Like,
oh my goodness.
do you have dementia? You're doing your lip thing.
I know.
Oh, I'm gonna tell that story. Can I tell it? It was so cute. And like, I don't know what level it was, but when Naomi was in mediumship level 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or quantum, whatever, in the early years, I would usually watch the students on the screen and they would do different things. So I could tell if they were being contacted by spirit. I could tell they had no idea. But the cutest thing, Naomi, she used to go like with her lips and go like this. And after like 3 or 4 times doing it, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, she didn't even realize she was, I don't think. Did you realize you were doing that?
No, I didn't realize I was doing it. No, I would like smack my lips together.
Yeah, she would.
That. I didn't realize I was doing it, but after you guys mentioned it, it was every time they were talking to me.
Okay.
Or like showing me, because I see what it wants me to see.
Yeah.
So when I'm receiving, my lips do that. It's not like I'm thinking to do it. Yeah. It just naturally happens. It still happens.
Does it?
It does. It just doesn't happen as often.
Damn it, I'm missing it.
Yeah, but it does happen. I'm trying to think of a crazy reading, but to be honest, I can't think of one particular one. I know that,
I mean, like one that was so memorable, like.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. A lot of my readings I don't even remember.
Hey, what about?
But I do have one.
Okay.
I do have one where I've read for this family quite a few times now, but they lost their son. He's in his 30s, and his personality always like comes through so strong. I did get his name. His name's Michael. Call him Mikey. And he just like listed off every single item of his that they had.
Right. Yeah.
And it was all like right in front of them in the case.
Okay.
And he was, saying who to give what and to where. And was talking about his funeral, which was actually that day. It was going to happen afterwards. And
they had a reading on the day of his funeral?
The day of his funeral.
Oh, man.
The day of his
chills.
Funeral. That morning.
Oh,
and
my gosh.
He was like, this is what I'm going to do at the funeral. This is what I'm going to send you. And they actually sent me a message after saying that they got all of those signs after.
Wow.
But
that's awesome.
You know what? He was just so full of life, even though he wasn't in physical form anymore. And his personality just shined so much that it felt like they were just talking to him again. And it was an honor for me because they mentioned just how lovely the funeral was after because of that reading, and how they were able to laugh again and things like that. And he just had passed, like not even a month, right? So it was so hard for them. And it was sudden too. So it's not like they were prepared in any way. Yeah. But I really love when their personalities really shine, because I can see on the client's face that feels like they're with their loved one again. And I love that so much. Yeah. It's like they were never really gone,
Yeah, that's amazing gifts. Like that's why I love about the spirit world and mediumship, and being properly trained and knowing what you're doing readings, because you can help someone so much. Like you give them so much peace and just
so
help. Yeah.
And then he, because of his personality, he was also.
Did he hang out after?
Out a lot. Oh yeah. It's always.
I was gonna say
the 20s to 40s men.
Yeah.
They never leave. So.
Gee, I wonder why.
Around for a little bit. What?
Got a pretty medium here. I'll just hang out a little bit. Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah.
They don't usually make them this pretty. I think I'm going to hang out a little bit.
Yeah. No, he like worked out a lot.
Okay.
And after my reading,
He's showing his muscles.
he sure was. He was in like a lightweight top. And I went to do my workout and he was like, more, do more.
Oh my God.
Leave.
Please leave me. Wow. Yeah, I bet like
my personal trainer.
That's cool that you bring that up too, because if you're trained to be a medium, one of the junctures on the timeline or the lessons that you have to learn is how to release spirit, right? So you don't have to keep them hanging out with you before or after. That's part of your development. And when you get to a certain level of your abilities, you're able to control it and, not have to be bothered at 3 a.m. or have someone come with you and work out and yell at you to do that, right? Like, they need to carry on.
That's right. Stick around no matter how pretty I am.
Yeah. Damn, girl. Okay. Oh my God. I hope we're not like scaring anybody from or deterring them from becoming a medium.
No, I think
like these stories. It's like I always say, if you're not having fun while you're doing it.
Yes.
Right. Like the training part, it has to be so much fun. Because I know I've had a few, I don't know about you with the like me aside, like teachers who are like very serious about this.
Yeah.
And I think that we have to remember, because when I was told in that group reading where I saw the family got, their son had passed and they were giving they were all crying and Spirit's like, you're going to do this. And I was like, and Spirit said, you're going to do it with humor, because humor, not that we don't want to be serious with the readings when you get a reading, but literally humor is a big part of the process. Do you know what I mean? Like joy, because humor has joy in it. And I really think it's important that we bring the joy through, right? Sometimes I'll laugh like at the worst times in a reading. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't mean to laugh about your upsetness, but the joy, because the love comes through. That's a big part, is that unconditional love that comes through your heart when you're doing a reading. So yeah, we're not laughing. We're like, joy is bubbling out of us, out of our body, because there's not enough room in there, right? Yeah. You have to bring it out.
Yeah, for
it's important that people that know that. And I love that you are, I'm just going to tell a secret about you, but not really. I noticed something about you that's very important, I think. I mean, I knew this before, but I didn't really get to see it because we went to New York, right? Yeah. People don't know we all went to New York. And I noticed something. You were the most empathic, caring individual I've ever met.
Really?
Yeah, like you're so, like it's all like, I was like, I knew you were like that, but I didn't know, like you were so empathic. And you're so caring about other people.
That's so sweet of you to say.
Yeah, no, I genuinely mean it. Like I don't like the word empath, but you emphasized empathy every single step of the way.
Really? Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't even know of a time that I showed that.
Like literally the whole time. Like you never turned it off, which I think is a superpower, honestly. Like it wasn't like, you were like drained energy because of it. It was like it gave you energy to, the more you did it, the more energy you got, kind of thing. You know what I mean? It was very visible. And I think it's a really important quality for a medium and a psychic to have, is empathy, because there's a lot out there who lose that along the way. I've noticed, right? You just, some mediums are like, they just cut off, you can tell they're just like hard,
The Fall Line is a true crime podcast covering the coldest cases in the southeastern United States and occasionally beyond. We focus on the missing persons, the unsolved murders, and the unidentified does that don't get media attention. Empathetic and intensively researched, The Fall Line will take you on deep dives into unsolved cases that you've never heard of and make you wonder why you haven't. Find us wherever you listen to podcasts.
I drive my bus in a busy city. That's why road safety is so important to me. I know that I must slow down and be extra careful when I make a wide turn. Buses need more room than cars. Everyone can help keep our roads safe. Next time you're driving, remember to give buses plenty of time and space to finish turning before driving ahead. Let's all plan to share the road safely. Learn how at www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.
But I think one of the qualities that make you different than other people is your level of empathy that you exude actually naturally. Like you're not even trying. Like,
no, I don't even think of a time.
Yeah, like it's like, right? It's really cool to see. And I'm not saying I don't know if it's because you're a mom. I mean, I'm a mom and I'm not like that, but like, right? Like I don't think it's because of your momness. I think it's just like who you embody it. So I just wanted to let everybody know, like what you see is what you get with Naomi. She's not putting on a show at all.
No, Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
I
nice.
do think we need to do some TikToks together and do some dancing. Like,
I would love to dance with you, Jen. I think that would be so fun.
yeah, I meant to do that when we were in New York, but it just, we were so busy, like jam packed in there.
Yeah, I
right?
know. I can't
Yeah.
believe we did as much as we did.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Much fun.
Yeah, so get yourself a bunch of medium psychic friends. It's really fun. And we didn't even you think, what do you guys do? We literally didn't even read for each other. Like there was no dead people coming in. We didn't go, hey, you back there. Do you want me to tell you something? We didn't even we didn't do any messages for each other. We're just a bunch of normal people hanging out, touring the city and just having a human time. It's great.
It helps when you're missing something though, when you're losing something and the psychic tells you where it is.
I thought about that story. Do you remember when a long time ago I just met you and you called me from No Frills and you're like, Jen, I lost my purse and my keys. Where are they? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, you want me to tap into where your keys are? I'm like, okay, the good news is they're not gone. I still see them. Like they're still in the cart. And I think did you run back? It
was somebody else's cart eventually. Figured out. Somebody took the cart. And
do you remember this story? Like it was like,
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. Is that one of your talents too? So like someone loses something. I mean, I used to do that in the past. I don't anymore. Like someone would say, I had a, what do you call, oh my God, my brain is not working. A flight attendant who I knew. She was desperate. She's like, Jen, I have a flight. I'm going to the airport and I can't find my passport or something. I was like, oh my God, that's kind of important that you kind of need that. And it was cool because right away I saw it in the glove box. And so then she was able to go on the flight. So this is some cool things that we can do.
I helped I helped a client find her missing cat.
Nice.
And that was fun too, right? That was great. And he's safe and alive and all.
Oh, good. Yeah, but it's not fun when you look and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I don't see the cat anymore. Really.
Yeah. It's not good. So she did find her cat. But yeah, I'm pretty good at doing that.
Yeah. Did you remote view or did you just were able to see where it was?
No, it was a remote
view. Yeah.
It was definitely a remote view. Yeah.
Okay. Should we explain to the listeners what remote viewing is in case they don't know?
We can.
I'm going to let you do that.
I'm kind of like, I kind of get placed.
Yeah. I call it plopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say plunked. I say
plunked. Thank you. Sorry, I plunked.
I
plunked me. I was
yeah. Plop, plunked, whatever.
But it's the sensation. It's the sensation of being plunked into another timeline or different dimension or different place. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm able to kind of walk around and see where this cat is and kind of being naturally led to the cat.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of sense the emotion of the cat, what the cat looks like. I didn't want that information yet.
Yeah. Good.
And where the cat is, and it was under like this person's like deck. And I'm like, this cat's not going to come out if you start calling its name. It's so scared. So you're gonna, but it's hungry. So if you can kind of shake some treats around, leave a bowl of your food at the door so it can find its way back, but leave the litter box outside too. And eventually the cat actually came back to eat and use the litter box, and that's how they found it. Yeah. And so the cat was just like, oh my gosh, like 4 or 5 houses down. It wasn't even that far.
Dude, where were you in 2020 when I lost Oscar? Like,
oh, no.
It was horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently Oscar's here coming. I was going to ask you about animals too. Then you started talking about animals too. Like you can read animals too. Like, did they come through in readings? Yeah.
They come through in readings a lot. I had a dream about a dog yesterday, actually, of a Yorkie that wasn't neutered. So I got to figure out whose dog it is. But they do come through in readings a lot, dogs and cats.
Yeah.
I haven't had anything super weird. I had like the name given of a spider once.
Spider?
Yeah, his name was Harry.
Well, duh. Like
exactly. But his name was Harry, and it was tarantula.
That's not original. I'm just kidding.
I know, right? But it was. I usually I get cats and dogs. The typical.
Yeah. Once I got my very first
and psychic.
I got a horse. My very first group reading.
Oh, wow.
Who's Robbie? They started. Oh my God. they started bawling their eyes out. I'm like, I don't know who they're like, that's my horse. I'm like, what?
Oh, so sweet.
I love when animals come through. I make a joke, and I'm not really making a joke, but I kind of am. But I'll be like, your mom died, your dad died, your brother died, nothing. Your dog died. Bleh! Like they just lose it when I say the dog passed, right? Like it's just so emotional when the animals come in.
Yeah. But it's such a different kind of read, right? Their energy is so different.
But they will tell you everything.
They will.
If you're listening, your dog knows everything.
Everything
that you say to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Speaking of dreams, go back to the dreams because we've had dreams of each other, right? We always have dreams like, we'll like meet in I call it the dreamscape. So Naomi I will usually get maybe the similar predictions, and then we'll also meet in the dream world. Like she'll be like, I had a dream about you last night. And then I'll be like, oh, that's why I'm so tired. Or like, they'll be like, she'll get predictions of things that we're doing in the future and we're in the dream together.
Yeah. So weird.
But New York too, right?
Doesn't happen with anybody else.
No, I'm special.
You're special. Doesn't happen to anybody else. That should be the picture.
Yeah. That'll be the cover of your reel. But you had a dream about New York.
I did. I had a dream about New York. Like, thank God that didn't happen exactly to the T. But I had a dream before New York that we were shopping at Sephora and getting.
Oh, come on. And then we actually shopped at Sephora.
And I picked up face masks because somebody in the group.
Oh my God.
Like, we should do face masks, right? I picked that up.
In the dream.
Were in the dream. But where we were in my dream was where you got face lotion. Remember that section?
Yeah. Apparently I have dry skin.
Yeah. Well, we'll fix that.
Not anymore. $400 later, Sephora.
Yeah. I know, right? But that was the same section as in the dream. And then I had a dream back in I want to say like maybe summer, that we were in New York in somebody's apartment, and a small plane came down, and we both looked at each other and were like, that's on our prediction list. It was horrible. And then
this is before you even knew we were going to New York.
This was before it was confirmed that we're going to New York.
Okay.
This was before we upgraded our room to an apartment style.
Yeah.
hotel.
Yeah. We upgraded.
We upgraded.
We did. We're fancy like that.
We are fancy like that.
I knew that we had to have, so I didn't know about Naomi's dream in that regard. It went out my ear, but I remember when we were trying to finalize the hotel arrangements, I'm like, oh, we need to get a bigger room. Like I just knew we're in the wrong place. We need to get a bigger room. And then we ended up getting an apartment in this cute little hotel. And she walked, she's like, this is like my dream. And then
the plane went down, I would have tripped.
Yeah, we're glad the plane didn't go down. But it's really cool. Like it's really cool how we have dreams about each other, and people can visit you in your dreams, and you can have psychic visions, and all the stuff that you guys can learn, right? Yeah. And so, if someone wanted to learn, where would they reach you? What do you offer? As you do a class, you have mentoring.
Yeah. So right now, I'm wrapping up my intuitive class. It finishes next Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
So after that, it's really just mentorship until Spirit tells me what class to teach. That's really how it is. I think you're the same way, right? Spirit.
No, unless your students go, oh, we need more levels of mediumship that don't exist. Okay,
I'm still waiting for medium 4, but whatever.
They're like, can we have medium 3? I'm like, I don't even have medium 3. Medium 3 is done. Can we have medium 4? I'm like, dude, I don't even have medium 4. We just have to keep making the classes.
Maybe another quantum mediumship or something.
Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, so I just kind of teach what Spirit tells me to teach.
Yeah.
And then I have coaching and mentorship. Now, coaching and mentorship is actually kind of different because I find that not everyone that comes to me wants to be a medium.
Okay.
Some people do. I have probably half of the students that want to be psychic as a mediums.
Okay. Only half?
What?
Only half of them?
Yeah, I would say about half.
What the rest want to do?
The other ones are coming to me to kind of like balance their nervous system. They might have some anxiety that they are working through, things like this, right?
Okay.
They're still learning this psychic and mediumship development.
Okay.
Because they're interested in it.
Yep.
But they didn't, like, their whys were not to go into it to do this as a profession.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Not everyone wants to be pro at this.
Yeah. Some want to, some don't. Right. Yep. But I would say a lot of them come to me with some sort of anxiety where they feel that they can't meditate or something like this. And then they end up being fine and they're in meditations and they're doing great. So it's really nice. And they can find me on Instagram.
Yeah. And do you have a website?
I don't have a website. I feel like Instagram's my website. Click on my link. Yeah, John. They click on my link and then they can book from there.
That was not random that I asked you if you had a website.
Maybe that's next. And then they can book your readings and all of that through there too.
Awesome. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I highly recommend, if you want to work with Naomi, go reach out to her on her Instagram. What's her website? And connect with her that way. Do you have like a link tree thing where they can click on, or is just one link? Okay.
It's in my bio.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Perfect. So anything else you'd like to say to our beautiful audience? Thank you so much for being a guest on the Spirit Mentor podcast. Again, I love hanging out with you. You're a lot of fun. What you see is what you get with Naomi. So
thank you, Jen.
It's a real deal. And I'm not playing with my new toy here. It's not working.
Maybe you should describe that toy.
There should be clearer.
With my new toy.
I'm not going to, anyways, there's a cool new toy I just got from HomeSense. So I'm playing with it right now because it's so cool. Okay. I feel like I bought this for a reason. Like, I feel like, obviously, because I'm a nerd and I love Harry Potter, but I feel like I bought this for a reason. And probably tomorrow I'll do a reading and be like, oh, you like Harry Potter? And I'll like remember that I bought this.
That's so true.
Lamp.
Yeah, that happens.
The what?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, this is like the bonus episode afterwards. All right, go get a reading with Naomi. You also work at Moonflowers too, right? On Saturdays.
I'm at Moonflowers.
In person as well too. Go get a reading with Naomi. Go work with her. Private mentorship. And thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right. Thanks everybody for listening to the Spirit Mentor podcast. We'll see you all next Friday.
I drive my bus in a busy city. That's why road safety is so important to me. I know that I must slow down and be extra careful when I make a wide turn. Buses need more room than cars. Everyone can help keep our roads safe. Next time you're driving, remember to give buses plenty of time and space to finish turning before driving ahead. Let's all plan to share the road safely. Learn how at www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.